in Sacramento this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
Stephon Clarkes was gunned down by Sacramento police after a 911 call about a car vandal. Honestly, I'm really upset. I'm really upset, and this really discourages me as a black man.
Yeah.
I do not understand why the police officers even have their guns drawn for a petty theft like car vandalism. Like, they managed to take down white young men all the time who shoot up schools with AR-15s. But a car vandal with nothing but a cell phone in hand gets shot 20 times in his own backyard. I just don't understand, and I'm outraged. This has got to stop. So with that being said, we watched the video, and you know, I guess they were looking for a car vandal. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I guess they had helicopters in the sky. They were on the what were they on? Like
I don't know, the video I seen, they had the heat sensory and everything. You could see everything like that went play by play, and it was crazy to me because there's murderers out there, rapists, you know, people it's crazy crimes that do not get this kind of justice, like not even just like this action. Like, they played judge, jury, and executioner all in 5 minutes, and I just didn't understand that. Like, and then knowing a little bit of background information on the person, like, it's not about like the victim being good or bad. It's just ridiculous that deadly force has to be used immediately, especially with colored people, right away. I feel like the cops don't really care or love its citizens, and I really feel like that's heartbreaking, because I don't want to say like a F the police mentality, but I really feel like they do not really care about its people. Damn the race, damn the sex, the religion, all of that. I feel like just America, we're under, you know, just war, a psychological war, a spiritual war. It's just crazy, and I feel like we have to figure out ways to not have this happen anymore. And knowing the background on it, it's no good situation on either side, because he shouldn't have been there. I mean, I don't know. I can't say what coulda, woulda, shoulda, or nothing that happened, but he should have been dead at the end of the day. So
from the video, it definitely looked like Stephon Clarkes was hopping over fences.
He looked like he knew what he was doing too. No lie, he was cute too.
It looked like he was running from something. But I do feel like
he was quick over that gate too. He got the gate about.
Under no circumstances should a car vandalism end in death. Like,
they shouldn't even shot at him like that.
And what made you think that he had a gun? Since when do people start robbing cars with guns?
Empty cars. I don't know. It didn't make any sense.
What did he need the gun for?
And then a gun. They said they thought it was a crowbar or a gun. A gun and a crowbar. Come on now, crowbar, gun. Unless it was a shotty or something. But he's not running over fences. But it just doesn't make any sense. The problem is with police, especially with black men or Hispanic, anybody of color, they try to use the whole "I'm fearful of my life" thing. Like, our skin is not like that vibranium Black Panther shit. It's regular skin. We're human, black, any race. There's no need to say you are in fear of your life. Like, why are you scared? You should not have on that uniform or a badge if you are a bitch. Sorry to say it like that, but our police, we need to have more respect for them, for good cops, but the good cops need to step out when bad cops do things. If not, we put them all in the same category. We don't have respect for y'all. Y'all clearly have no respect over our life. That's why we don't have respect over yours. Everyone wants to find a way to have a balance. Like, we want to respect you, but then at the end of the day, we don't want you. If we have contact with you, rather it be, you know, a traffic stop, or you just come in for, you know, anything, a noise complaint or anything, you shouldn't be feeling like you're going to die at the end of the day. And I feel like a lot of people are scared of our cops, and that's not what we pay them for. What we pay our taxes for. So,
when a police officer dies in the line of work, it's respectable. This is what he signed up for, just like a soldier in the army, you know. But Stephon Clarke didn't sign up to be killed like that. I you know, in any case, if he was the one robbing those cars, in the back of his mind, I felt like the last thing he felt was going to happen was that he's going to lose his life that day.
Mm-hmm. Stealing is not right either, but I mean, the world is not right. It's a lot of things that happen, but our police officers are paid to have justice, not to murder. And when they murder, they don't need to be on paid leave. They need to be gone, an eye for eye type shit. Excuse me on the cussing, but that's just ridiculous to just be wildly shooting 20 times in a small area. Like,
there's no reason to shoot.
No reason to do that
20 times.
And then for him to only have a phone and they thinking they getting shot at like that. You didn't even let the phone ring. What, you getting like shot at a ringtone or something? Like, you didn't even let nothing happen. And they asking, put your hands up on a dead body. Then it disgusts me even more watching the video.
I don't care.
They shot him. His lifeless body is there. 5-6 minutes later, they go to the body and think that he's pretending or whatever. It still handcuffs a dead body, acting like they're scared of it. How are you scared when the person is lifeless?
I don't care if he had glow sticks in his hand and he was doing the Dougie. There's still no reason for them to shoot over 20 times. Each officer let off their round 10 times.
Apiece. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And in the dark, and in an open, like in a backyard, there's plenty of houses around. Like, somebody else could have got hit.
They didn't have to knock on the door or anything. They didn't have to hop a gate. Like, how did they get in the backyard?
And it's just crazy how people are having big crimes, real crimes. And they're like, I mean, I know, not saying we know criminals like that, but I know, people that do worse thing, and they openly out doing, like, and people know what's going on. The cops know what's going on, but it's crazy which ones they pick and choose where to have justice at and who to go to.
But to me, it sounded like a normal 911 call. Someone in the neighborhood showing some concern. What made the police officers handle
shooting? That's what I'm saying. Pulling guns down. Why did you? Even if you chasing somebody, y'all got tasers. They got the little batons. They got. You could have brought your goddamn dog out there and let the dog go wild on. Nigga, you jumping fences. I ain't about to jump after you. I will send my dog after you though quickly. And the dog ain't gonna kill. I mean, dogs don't really kill unless you tell them. They got the commands, so they could have did whatever. But they first thing was kill. Like, oh, he has a crowbar. Let's kill this nigga. That's not right. That's not right. For them to have paid leave, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, my prayers and my condolences definitely go out to the family of Stephon Clarke. His brother, Stephon Clarke, has a lot of things going on in his brother's name. He wants to raise awareness and open up community centers. So any support that we can show our African-American brother will be, appreciated and received very well. I want to
clap too for that, because Sacramento, they was out there for that boy. Like, I was seeing on the news that it was blocks off, like people was out there, positive too, like protested positively. We got to be real careful on, going out there with the police and just, starting riots. That's definitely not what we want, because he needs to rest in peace, definitely, but justice needs to be served. And we need to, I respect Sacramento for how it's, this has happened time and time again, but I feel like stuff is getting done. I mean, they talking to, people of power everywhere, politicians just coming out, they speaking out because they all in the streets. The basketball team was out, the news, and everybody's out there at least having the conversation immediately.
Yeah, they have a lot of support. They have a lot of support, but I also would like to see a little bit more support.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I need to see Mozzie out there supporting. Mozzie, Sacramento been supporting you for a minute now. You got your new fame, these people are from the same streets that you from.
True. And he might be, we gotta look into it. You never know, we'll see.
Oh, my ears is to the street. I already know what's going on. I already know what's going on. So, I speaking of support.
Not my bubble.
Speaking of support, how many of y'all are about to go and support Jay-Z and Beyonce on the Run Tour 2? That's you? You on your way?
If we get
You know what?
These shows popping off, we make this money like we need. I know how he feels about it. We're gonna talk about it, but I'm behind. It was a lot of fake news going on, trying to downplay Queen B and Jay-Z, talking about they charging too much money for them.
They is charging too much damn money for them damn tickets. I've been a fan for too long to have to pay $3,000 to see her ass. And all I'm getting is a goodie bag. I don't get a handshake or a picture. I don't know. I'm not playing with Beyonce.
Fans do what they do. When you play with money and it doesn't matter and you're a fan, I feel like you're going to do what you got to do to see your boo. And I feel like if Beyonce and Jay-Z, $1 billion, first of all, it ain't nobody else like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Let's keep it super 100.
But if you already have $1 billion.
Wait, I got to finish my statement, okay? So these two is at the top of living legends. If they die tomorrow, it would be affected for years to come. Like, so paying a stupid amount of money for which I don't even think is stupid, but paying a good amount for that, I expect a good ass performance, which I know Queen B. I don't know about Jay-Z. I'm gonna keep it solid. He don't really whatever, but Beyonce, that bitch do everything but fly on her show. So I would pay that because I'm expecting to see quality. I'm expecting her to be twerking till she losing weight, all that baby
$3,000 worth of show.
First of all, everybody ain't paying $3,000. Everybody ain't doing it.
But the ones that want the goodie bag is paying the $3,000. And what the hell is in the goodie bag?
Probably a little shirt, a ticket. I'll tell you what was in mine.
It better be tickets to the next concert.
No, it's a little.
It better be season passes to all your damn concerts.
No, you just get you got access to a pre-party, which is a little lounge in the area. You can watch them walk through. They might come through.
I can watch them walk. I can watch them walk.
Sometimes it depends on who it is. Some people, they come out and they party with you, but they celebrities. They do this every day. They don't have to do too much.
Well, they can watch me invest my $3,000.
You can be in a little $40 ticket seats up there if you want to, just be there. But I'm trying to be there. Hey, D, you see me? You see me? That's what I'm trying to do.
I don't think you're getting it. Like, let me tell you.
Okay.
I'm not going.
Okay.
I ain't going.
Okay.
I'm not going.
I ain't going. We're going. Shit.
You can go.
On top is going to be there. King and Queen together. I'm going to have a little, what's the little thing you make in church? The little paddle thing with your face on it. I'm pretending you there. I'm like, King, how we doing?
That part. Shit.
But no, it was a lot of fake news. They was saying that they was making it seem like all the tickets were like $1,300 or $1,000 or something, like each ticket in the stadium. But that wasn't true.
A lot of them are very expensive. We have them starting out at $40 for nosebleeds, $400 to $600 for some mediocre seats. And just to sit up front, you're paying $1,300 to $3,000. And when you pay $1,300, keep in mind that you do not get a goodie bag. So again, what the hell is in that goodie bag that costs $1,700?
Like I said, I use an example of Bruno Mars. That boy, his meet and greet was $5,000, and I was this close. We had another business thing to go to. I had to miss it. I was crying, but I was trying to get my little coins up for that shit. I mean, I'm a fan. I like.
Speaking of your coins being up, Blue Ivy coins is
that's $1 billion baby right there. I mean, she don't really gotta do nothing.
No, she got that though. Recently, Blue Ivy and Jay-Z was at an art auction, and Blue Ivy was bidding against Tyler Perry, and she bid up to $19,000 for a photo.
This is what I'm thinking with that, though. Is that illegal? I feel like that's like, you try to be too cute, little girl. How did you afford? You shouldn't be over there making purchases such and such.
Jay-Z said they brag different, I'm trying to tell you.
Well, adopt me. Shit, I'm almost 30, but I'm ready to play the role. Teach me something.
Well, she ended up not getting that picture. She got outbid by Tyler Perry.
I know Tyler Perry was not going to go out.
Yeah. He spent $20,000 on whatever picture that they was bidding for, but she did spend money that night. Yeah, Blue Ivy ended up spending $10,000 that night though, and the proceeds they all went to charity. And yeah, I guess
Well, that's cute.
Yeah, that's cute.
Well, see, that's why they making the money they make it, so they can spend it on frivolous things, such as stuff for nonprofits.
I couldn't do it. I know parents that complain about their kids spending $20 on apps on their cell phone. So I don't see how they let Blue Ivy spend $10,000.
Because they are billionaires. Billionaires. They haven't got that money. What they ask for that money? You see, we paying $1,300 for their goddamn concert tickets.
I'm not paying. You paying.
We'll get it back.
Y'all can find us on YouTube at Life with King Payne and Queen Rajah. Again, I'm King Payne and
Queen Rajah.
That part. And, you know, we kept it lit as usual. I hope that you guys learned something from this episode.
Yes. And feel free to, in the comments, to let us know what you want to talk about, what you think is exciting for the week or whatever. We'll get on every Monday. New show, 7 o'clock. Supposed to be.
Like, share, comment, inbox. We'll respond. And yeah. Let's keep it lit.